Did you know there's a country where chewing gum is illegal, and in another one you can't even die in the wrong place? Sounds crazy? Just wait until number 1. Welcome to our channel. Today we're counting down the 10 most shocking, weird, and unbelievable things that are actually banned in different countries. These are real laws and they'll leave you speechless. Let's jump right in. Let's get started with our list of surprising bans around the world. Number 10. No ketchup in school food places. France. In France, schools don't allow ketchup with food. Why? The government says it hides the natural taste of traditional French meals, so kids can only have ketchup with fries and only once a week. This rule highlights France's deep commitment to its culinary heritage and its desire to cultivate in young people an appreciation for the nuanced flavors of French cuisine, rather than masking them with the strong, often sugary taste of ketchup. The limitation to fries, and even then only once a week, further emphasizes the intent to encourage children to explore and enjoy the diverse range of traditional French sauces and accompaniments. Number 9. Pringles in Norway. You know those chocolate eggs with a toy inside like Kinder Surprise? They're actually banned in the United States. It might seem surprising, but the reason is all about safety. U.S. law says that food can't have any hidden non-edible objects inside. Even though the toy is sealed in a small plastic container, it's still considered a risk. If someone brings one into the country, it could be fined. The main worry is that small children might accidentally swallow the toy. The U.S. government is very strict when it comes to child safety, especially with things that could cause choking. A chocolate treat hiding a toy may look fun, but if not handled properly, it can be dangerous. The rule is clear. Food should not contain anything that can't be eaten. This law isn't against chocolate or toys, it's about keeping kids safe from hidden dangers. Other countries allow these eggs, but the U.S. prefers to stay cautious. This ban shows how serious the U.S. is about food safety and protecting children. It might seem like a small issue, but it reflects the country's strong focus on health and safety laws. Number 8. Kinder Surprise in the USA. You know those popular chocolate eggs with a toy inside like Kinder Surprise? They're actually banned in the United States. The reason is simple but serious. U.S. law doesn't allow non-edible objects to be hidden inside food. Even though the toy is kept in a plastic container inside the chocolate, it still breaks this rule. If someone tries to bring one into the country, they can be fined. The main concern is child safety. The U.S. government wants to prevent any risk of choking, especially for small children. A toy inside a treat might seem fun, but if a child accidentally swallows it, it can be very dangerous. That's why this law exists. Even though the chocolate and the toy are clearly separated, the law is very strict. It says food must not contain any hidden, non-edible parts. This ban is not about the chocolate itself, it's about keeping kids safe. Other countries may allow these treats, but in the U.S., protecting children from potential harm comes first. It might seem like a small thing, but it reflects how seriously the U.S. takes food safety and product regulations. Number 7. Chewing gum in Singapore. In Singapore, chewing gum is almost completely banned. If someone is caught selling it or even just chewing it in the wrong place, they can get a big fine. This may sound surprising, but there's a serious reason behind it. In the past, people used to stick gum on sidewalks, walls, and even inside train stations. It made the city dirty and was very hard to clean. One of the biggest problems happened with the MRT, Singapore's train system. Gum would get stuck in the train doors and sensors, causing them to stop working. This led to delays and extra repair costs. To stop this, the government decided to ban gum completely in 1992, except for certain medical types that need a prescription. This law shows how much Singapore cares about keeping the country clean and organized. The streets there are known for being spotless, and the gum ban plays a big role in that. It's a strict rule, but it has helped create a cleaner and smoother running city. While it might feel strange to visitors, most people in Singapore support the rule because they enjoy living in such a clean and tidy place. Number 6. No poop bag, no walk in Germany. In Germany, if you walk your dog without carrying a poop bag, you can get fined. This rule is meant to make sure dog owners clean up after their pets. The law takes clean streets and public spaces very seriously. Leaving dog waste on the ground is not only unpleasant to see, but also bad for hygiene and the environment. To avoid this, every dog owner is expected to carry a poop bag when they go out with their dog. If a police officer or city worker sees someone without a bag, they can give them a fine on the spot. It's a clear message that taking care of your pet also means taking care of your community. This rule is part of Germany's effort to keep cities and parks clean and enjoyable for everyone. It also teaches people to be responsible pet owners. When everyone does their part, public places stay safe, clean, and welcoming. It may seem like a small rule, but it helps a lot in keeping the environment nice for all. Clean streets aren't just about looks, they're about respect for others and shared spaces. Number 5. No video games at night, China. In China, children under the age of 18 are not allowed to play video games between 10 p.m. and 8 a.m. This rule was made by the government to help protect kids' health and make sure they do well in school. The idea is that staying up late playing games can cause problems like poor sleep, tiredness, and lower grades. To make this rule work, parents are expected to keep an eye on how much time their kids spend on video games. Some games even have systems that track the player's age and limit their playtime. The government believes that too much gaming can hurt young people's physical and mental health. This rule is part of a bigger plan to reduce screen time and help children live a more balanced life. By making sure kids get enough rest and spend more time on schoolwork, the government hopes to improve their overall well-being. The curfew also encourages families to spend more time together away from screens. While some people think the rule is too strict, others believe it's a step in the right direction to protect the younger generation. Number 4. Too much salt in bread, South Africa. In South Africa, the government has made a special rule about how much salt can be added to bread. This rule is part of a bigger plan to keep people healthy. Bread is something that most people eat every day, so even a little too much salt in it can be bad over time. If bakeries put in more salt than the allowed amount, they are breaking the law. The reason behind this rule is to reduce health problems like high blood pressure, heart disease, and stroke. Too much salt in the diet is one of the main causes of these diseases. By cutting down the amount of salt in bread, the government wants to help people eat less salt overall without them even noticing. This idea is called a public health initiative. It means the government is taking steps to protect everyone's health, not just a few people. Bread is a common food in South Africa, so changing it can make a big difference. The goal is simple: help people live longer and healthier lives. This salt rule is one small change that can lead to a big improvement in the country's overall health. Number 3. Don't insult a crocodile, Thailand. This one sounds fake, but it's real. In Thailand, it's actually illegal to insult or harm crocodiles. These reptiles aren't just animals here, they hold cultural and spiritual significance. Crocodiles appear in many traditional Thai stories and myths, often symbolizing strength, danger, or even divine protection. Because of this, they are given a level of respect that might seem unusual to outsiders. Harming a crocodile physically can definitely get you fined or arrested. But even saying bad things to one, yes, verbally insulting a crocodile is considered extremely disrespectful in some parts of Thailand. The law reflects the country's deep-rooted beliefs and reverence for certain animals. Some reports claim this law is not often enforced strictly, but it exists to protect both the animal and the cultural values attached to it. Even if you're just at a zoo and feel tempted to joke or shout at a crocodile, locals might take offense. It's not just about behavior, it's about showing cultural awareness and respect. So when you're in Thailand, remember this unique rule. Whether it's a real law or just a respected tradition, it's best to stay polite even to a crocodile. Number 2. Forgetting a birthday, Samoa. In Samoa, if you forget your wife's birthday, you might actually get in trouble with the local authorities. While there may not be a formal legal offense in the way we think of breaking the law, it's taken very seriously in Samoan culture. In traditional villages, if someone forgets their spouse's birthday, especially a husband forgetting his wife's, it can be reported to the village chief, who holds a respected leadership role in the community. The chief may then decide on a public apology or even a small fine as a form of social correction. This might sound extreme, but it reflects how important family, love, and respect are in Samoan society. Celebrating birthdays isn't just a fun tradition, it's a symbol of appreciation and care. In a place where community and relationships mean everything, forgetting such a meaningful day can be seen as a sign of neglect or disrespect. It's not just about the date, it's about the values behind it. So in Samoa, remembering a birthday isn't just a kind gesture, it's a cultural duty. If you ever live there or visit, make sure you mark those important dates. Forgetting them could hurt more than feelings, it could stir up real community trouble. Number 1. Dying in Parliament, United Kingdom. Yes, this is real. In the UK, it's technically illegal to die inside the Houses of Parliament. It's an old law, but it's still there. Why? Because the building is a royal palace and dying there means you might deserve a state funeral. This is more of a historical quirk and an amusing anecdote than an actively enforced law. The reasoning behind it lies in the building's royal status and the potential implications for a state funeral. While no one is actually arrested for dying there, the story has become a popular example of Britain's strange and sometimes humorous traditions. Over time, it's been repeated in jokes and trivia games, adding to its mystery. Even though Parliament is no longer treated exactly like a palace today, the tale still lives on. It reminds us how deeply history and royalty are tied into British laws, some so old, they now sound more funny than serious. Which of these truly shocking bans from around the world surprised you the most? Let us know your reactions in the comments section below. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you found it mind-blowing, subscribe to our channel for more fascinating insights into the world's oddities, and share it with your friends who appreciate a good dose of the bizarre and unbelievable. Thank you for joining us on this eye-opening journey, and we look forward to exploring more of the world's wonders with you in our next video.